Good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is OG Frost TV coming to you live. FBA. I'm black and I'm proud. From the deep south. I'm from the deep south of Georgia. FBA. I say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Boy, I done heard it all. Boy, I done heard it all, boy. All right, let's get to the celebrity news. Some y'all like real quick. Clay and Meg, okay. Well, Meg, you had throwed a lot of punches out there on a lot of them boys. You just ain't got punched back, boo. You gonna have to accept that. You know, something went wrong. Y'all weren't communicating or something. Y'all was a good looking couple though. Don't care what they take from y'all. Y'all was a good looking couple. All right, let's move on, cause everybody done come in about that like that's something big. Everybody else break up, it ain't even that big. All right, let's talk about the Julio. The Julio. Let's talk about the wetbacks. All right, y'all gotta understand when it come down to the Latino community. Y'all want to know why they use the N word and why they picking on black folks. Well, let's look down the map. Who they gonna pick on? Is they gonna pick on the Asians? No, they work with them in the illegal trade, so they ain't gonna pick on them. All right, let's move on to the Indians. No, they ain't gonna pick on them because, you know, they handling business up there in Canada with them. All right, so who left? All right, so only one left is two people left. It's the whites and the blacks. Well, we know they straight coward. They ain't gonna dare say nothing to the white people. They ain't gonna be able to say what they say to us. Oh, the white people let us in, so you can't say nothing while we over here. You can't say nothing while we over here. Yeah. This is OG Fro TV coming to you live and direct. When you come in, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. It's all free. So that lead number one. Who that lead? That lead the FBA Linux. That lead the black folks. Reason why they gonna say something to you black folks is because they know they ain't gotta go to you for finances. They ain't gotta go to you for no jobs. As a matter of fact, they know why they were brought over here to replace you at every level. Yeah. Cause the white people now don't let them white folk trick y'all think they don't admire that them folk wanna be like them. Now they be sitting up top laughing like a motherfucker. Yeah, they be sitting up top laughing like a mother. Yeah, I know they do. Yeah, these folk, but they don't know they still can't get in with them. That's why they be laughing. Yeah, they got a limit for them too, boy. Yeah. But I see down there in medical, boy, big medical, boy, they done took out two CIA agents. Boy, y'all doing it big down there in medical. Boy, y'all doing it big. They ain't got that Mexican girl get on the internet. She just went N-word crazy, ain't it? That's why I told you need that BDL, that Black Defamation League. You can cut all that out from the rappers and all the rest of them. They ain't got that clown out west that the black dude slept with his wife. He done went crazy. He said they done endured something since they been here, man. Man, our folk work sun up, sundown, 400 years for free. You can't endure no more pain than that. They love to ask you why you always bringing up slavery, because it's the only slavery in the world that somebody worked 400 years. Sun up to sundown, and the country was prosperous as ever. Uh, yeah, man. No worry for the sick, the tired, or the old, man. They work you till you die. You hear me? Whether it's yeah, and then when they went to Jim Crow, they worked them till they died inside them prisons, sun up, sundown for nothing. Working inside them mines and stuff, and all in Alabama and Georgia here, man. Yeah, man. And them folk got the nerve to say they used the N-word cause they done endured. I want to know what they done endured. Cause when they were colonized by Spain, man, Spain left all the children that they left, man, children that they didn't want, they left them in Mexico, man, because they couldn't take them back to Spain. You know what I'm saying? So they left them there and they all mixed together. Then that's why you got all that colorism down there in Mexico. Because they don't know whether they want to be white, black, or what. A Native American. But they know they don't want to be Native American or black, man. Yeah, so they basically what I'm saying, they got a caste system down there, man. They still trying to run that old Indian thing where they got a caste system. Yeah, the way you born is the way you die, man. That ain't the way you gotta go out, man. You save you up enough money and leave them country walking, man, until you get to the next country and you do better there. And you leave that country. Because South America got a caste system. Yeah, they got a caste system going on down there, man. Yeah, that's what they got going on, man. And they think they slick as Montana grease. But boy, that thing got me laughing. Cause they ain't seen that white backlash, but they done terminated 2 CIA agents down there in Mexico. You got the white, want to be Hispanic, want to be white. She hollering the N-word, how she love the N-word. Oh, she felt so good when she locked up a black man, she was able to say the N-word. Well, that called frustration also, gentlemen. When you don't sleep with them, that's what happened now. When you don't lay up with them, that's what happened now. You know what I'm saying? One of y'all put that third bone on her, man. That girl hurt, man. She was hurt by that third bone, man. Yeah, she was hurt by that third bone, man. Yeah, man, that thing sad, man. Yeah, man. Keep playing like that, man, like FBA Leonard's done something to her. FBA Leonard and y'all ain't endured nothing. Y'all volunteered to come to the country. And that's why I say they gonna mess with y'all FBA South, cause y'all the only people in the world that didn't volunteer to come to this country, no matter what they say. Whether it be the diaspora or whoever, the Latinos or whoever, the Indians, whoever, the W folks, whoever. You didn't volunteer to come here. You were forced here. Yeah, you were forced in. Yeah, man. But they love to claim they read their Bible. They done read this. They done read that. See what happened when Joseph brother them sold him? Yeah, but the only reason why the Latinos gonna try to pick on the FBA Lynch or FBA South is because they feel like ain't nobody gonna stand up for y'all. Y'all gonna have to stand on your own. Cause they definitely ain't gonna go mess with the white people. They remember the Alamo. They remember what happened at the Alamo with that little short general they had. Yeah, like the one they had over there in France. Haiti took it to him, see. When he came to America, they took it to him. Yeah. Yeah, remember the Alamo? So they still remember the Alamo. They remember that pain that them W folk gave them down there in the Alamo. See? So the only body they gonna try to pick on and they feel like ain't got no voice, but they done fail to understand that we got unity. We don't have to be in each other's face every day to get along. But one thing we ain't going for, that N-word and being disrespected. That word shouldn't even be spoken at y'all mouth, because y'all ain't endured nothing. But we know y'all been using it in your home country, Mexico, Colombia, Ecuador, and all the rest of them South American countries. Yeah, Telemundo, and all the rest of them. Yeah. But it's all good, though. We may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. Yeah, man. Now, when them folk give y'all that backlash, now y'all see why we don't go out there and protest with y'all talking about no to ICE. That's the reason why. Yeah, man. You can't be racist, and we know y'all racist. Y'all teaching it to your children too. We trying to get over one racist hump. Now we got to deal with everybody else racism coming from all over the world. But boy, I know one thing they won't do. They won't give us no big old state to ourselves, boy. Big old country to ourselves, boy. Well, we can leave them all here in a mingle. They all want to be white then. They can try to turn it into a baby Brazil. And all the monkey and clowns. Because you see, I told y'all that CBC ain't nothing but some monkeys and clowns up there in the soup. Yeah, that's all they is, monkeys and clowns up there in the CBC. You see, they ain't come out and speak against none of that, what she was saying down there in Houston. You ain't hear Jasmine Crockett. You didn't hear none of them saying that. They all got the mumps in their mind. Yeah, man, can't wait the midterm though, man. They gonna really have mumps in their mind. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, they gonna have big mumps in their mind. Yes, sir. Jealousy and envy is a bitter pill for them to swallow, man. They got a bitter pill they got to swallow. Yeah, man, that's the same way they treat the Native American down there in Mexico. See, they talk them people any kind of way. Same way they treat them blacks down there in Mexico and Colombia and all the rest of them down there, see. Yeah, see, Barack, when he was in office, he could have handled all that. See what I'm saying? But he ain't have no nuts and no ball, no nuts, no glory. Yeah, man, them folk came up that same racism. Then when the white folk tell them to get off and around them, they looking crazy and stupid up in there. Talking about, yeah, let's go talk to the blacks about this discrimination. And no need you coming over to want to talk to FBA lineage about nothing. We don't want to hear nothing. And another thing, man, y'all can stay in y'all lane, man. Y'all, whether y'all assimilate, don't assimilate, it don't bother us either way, man. Like I say, we the only group in America, and the only two groups in America that didn't ask to come is the Native American FBA lineage. We didn't ask to come in, man. We were forced in that motherfucker, man. Like I said, you gonna listen to that Rihanna, man, with that cries for my ancestors, man. I don't care nothing about what the other folks saying, man. Yeah, man, them folk talking about what they ain't down for no for reparation for FBA lineage or FBA South. Yeah, man. So, man, when they pass that law, man, ICE can come on back out and get at you again, man. We ain't gonna be doing no march and protesting, man. Juneteenth, we gonna be chilling out, sitting back, drinking some sweet tea or some lemonade, eating us some fried chicken, some watermelon. We gonna party like it's 1999, man. We ain't denying our lineage and our history, man, for nobody, man. Y'all want to get out there and try to act a fool against FBA lineage, FBA South every time. But you scared of them W folk, though. You won't get out of line with them, cause you remember the Alamo. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, but they finna be coming at you though in a minute, boy. Y'all done deleted two of them CIA agents. I know the FBA. I know them, but the CIA ain't gonna go out bad like that, boy. Y'all ain't that important, boy. Look like y'all government down there been paid off by them cartels down there, boy. They coming at them too, boy. Look like them cartels done paid off all y'all politicians down there. I don't know whether they lobbying or what they doing, but boy, they done messed around and deleted two of them CIA agents, boy. That thing finna turn up, boy. Yeah, boy, y'all got big issues than us, man. And when y'all have other issues bigger than us, man, don't be reaching out and talking about we ain't racist. Yeah, man, y'all just like every other group. Y'all just like the diaspora. Y'all just like the Asians. I'm talking about the Chinese, the Japanese, the Taiwanese, the Korean, the Vietnamese. Y'all just like every other minority group, man. Yeah, man. Whether you from Cuba, you from Puerto Rico, you from Mexico, Colombia, anywhere down South America, all y'all, whether you from Brazil, don't matter where y'all from, y'all all come with that same attitude. I'm gonna get up under these W folks, and I'm gonna try to play them out of every coin I can, and then you gonna try to look down on black FBA lineage like, yeah, man, y'all been here so long, man, yeah, man, but we the only group that, you need to know this if you don't know nothing else, man. We wasn't allowed to go to college and school, man. We didn't start out like y'all started out. We already know it's a 400 years gap between us and everybody else. That's why them W dogs wanted it, man. That's how them dogs wanted it, man. We faced a lot of years of injustice in America, man. That's why we want them reparations, man. Yeah, our ancestors' lives had meaning, man. Them people's lives had meaning. They done paid everybody else reparations up FBA South, FBA Leonard. Yeah, man, and we ain't scared to tell nobody to their face the God honest truth, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. But y'all don't want to trade none of them Latin American countries. Just clear it all out in FBA lineage and come move down there. And we'll call that our nation, man, and we'll build from there, man. But you ain't ready to do that. Yes, sir, man. All you other minorities want somebody to step on, think like we gonna be somebody to step on. No, we ain't gonna be nobody. We ain't like the CBC up there and the house up there. No, we ain't a bunch of monkeys and clowns that sit back and ain't gonna say nothing. We gonna say what we need to say. We are citizens, not by choice, but all by force. Yeah, who by force? See, all you people coming over here talking about y'all got some pain and something to talk about. Y'all came over here by choice. You ain't got nothing to talk about. You got a home country to go to. You can go back to your home country and you don't have to discriminate. You get to discriminate in your own country against the Indians and the natives of your country and the black folks that's of your country. Yeah, yeah, cause that's why we don't see that many. You call them La Negra. That's what you call them in your home country, La Negra. Okay, yeah, I expect that out of you, best. Cause I know you ain't gonna say nothing to them W folk. You ain't got the heart, not the character. You straight cowards. Yeah, man, you straight cowards, man. Yeah, and you want us to be coward like you. Yeah, you want us to hold our tongue and be shy. That's why we had to get that officer off down there in Houston. Ain't no telling how many more officers she was saying that was in the bait room. All the while she lusting for that black FBA lineage. Yeah, man, we put one of them boys about 6'4" on her, man, she'll lose her mind, man. She'll scream to God. God! It's awesome. I don't know why y'all down there in Houston didn't make her lose her mind, see. Y'all supposed to been roped her off and gave it to her. Gave her exactly what she looking for. Yeah, man, she ain't never sexually frustrated and mad at FBA lineage. That's all that is, sexual frustration. I seen a lot of sexual frustration on her chest, man. She claimed she was drunk. She had to get it off her chest. Talking about she felt so good when she had to say that. Yeah, man. Then you got that clown out there in California. Talking about they done endured. What they done endured, clown? They had their own home country where they didn't have to endure nothing. They had to do them and ship back their money and build whatever they wanted to build. Yeah. But they try to antagonize and play FBA lineage like we slow. We ain't slow, man. We know the game you playing, man. Y'all go for fried ice cream out there in California. Y'all got little children talking about you gonna hook them up and you gonna turn them into, take the little boys and you gonna turn them into little girls. We know y'all sick out there in California. Yeah, man, and we know you want to be in them four phase, man, and be in their favor, man. We know you want to try to make the FBA lineage the permanent class in America. That ain't gonna work, buddy. That ain't gonna work. Just like it don't work in the boxing ring, the basketball court, the football field, or the baseball field. That ain't gonna happen, boy. Boy, we God given, boy. We God's folks, boy. That ain't gonna happen, boy. Yeah, you gonna lose before we lose. Yeah, you gonna be at the bottom before we at the bottom. You and the Latinos. And the Asians and all the rest of y'all. Yeah, man. Africa gonna rise, man. Yeah. Yeah, our ancestors were from there. We wasn't from. We been here in America 500 years. Our ancestors were from there. Yeah, we not from there. We can't go over there and run for president, because we could. I go run for president in the Congo. I take over the Congo. I know where all the minerals at. I know where all the minerals at. Yeah, I know where all of them at. Yeah, I show them how to show up and show out. Yeah, make me the president. I bet you I show up and show out. Yeah, I ain't slow. And I cut off all excommunicating with Europe. All NGOs will have to go. Yeah, all that'll happen, buddy. Yeah. And ain't no contract that was signed in the 70s and the 80s finna stand with me. No, my people's under duress when they sign that. Those contracts are null and void. You can only give me a new contract, and we taking 95% of the profit. Yeah, you take that 5% and get what you invested in, and you take it as I come. Yeah, and you need to get out this country, boy. Yeah. Yeah, we'll give you a glorious welcome, boy. Yeah, this ain't no more colonization, no. Not if I was president. No, I'd be just like Ibrahim Traoré. You got to go, boy. Boy, you got to get out from over here, boy, playing them games, boy. Yeah, I ain't like that. I ain't playing them games. Like they let them people spit on them in Kenya and do all that. No, that wouldn't happen. He wouldn't have walked away. He wouldn't have been living. He wouldn't have walked away. No, ain't nowhere in the world, especially a young man, you let him walk away? No, I wouldn't have let him walk away, man. He'd have ended. His career would have ended right there, man. Yeah, right there. Yeah, but them folk mad, man, that we didn't act to come here. We been forced to come here. That's why they don't want to pay reparation. That's why all the other races come in. They realize, why you can't get rid of them? Yeah. You think they want to get rid of us, boy? Pay that reparation there, boy. Pay $10 million a head, boy. We can get out of here, boy. You ain't talking about none of the Latino, the Asian. Yeah, boy. They got names called. They call y'all names, boy. Wetbacks and everything else, boy. Yeah, they got names for you, Vietnamese, Chinese. That W boy got a name for everybody on earth, boy. Yeah, he done paid them too. Yeah, man. We'll leave you over here with him too. Yeah, go ahead and pay that 10 million reparation, boy. We'll take the Congo, boy. We'll be all right in the Congo. Yeah, yeah, we'll be all right in the Congo. See how your folks over there crying now they want to come back to the United States? No, they need to go to their own home country. See that? You reap what you sow. See how badly you been cleaning FBA. See how bad you been treating them black folks and them Native American down there in your home country. Now when you get some of your own medicine, you can't take it. Yes, sir. Same thing they were doing over there in Ukraine. When them children were going over there trying to go to school, they were treating them children so bad, told them they had to walk to the border. Yeah, yeah. But see, our money been going over there in taxes and everything. Yeah, our taxes, we been handing y'all handouts in them shithole countries. Yeah, man. I don't have a belly full of all that fakeness, though. Yeah, it's time for FBA lenders to get real, man, get some real investments. Yeah, especially up here in Atlanta, we finna get some real investment going on. We gonna get rid of that mayor. And come midterm, man, we gonna let the couch win, man. Yeah, 'cause we ain't gonna vote for none of them CBC clowns up there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I've been told y'all the NAACP and Urban League done got paid. They got paid off George Floyd. They got about 300 million apiece, man. That's why they ain't got nothing to say. That's why they sitting at the house acting deaf quiet. Not silent quiet, deaf quiet. There ain't nothing but some clowns and some monkeys in suits. Up there shaking hand and kissing ass. That's all they doing. They already been bought out. But all right, FBA Lynch, I'll be talking to you again tomorrow, man. I'll be hitting you up with some real jewels tomorrow, man. Y'all know what I'm not saying. You got 7 cents in the third eye, y'all need to use it. Get financially literate. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. It's all free, baby. Don't cost you nothing to pass on that knowledge. All right, FBA, I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud. All right.